I grew up outside of Chicago in a relatively middle-class suburb. I had a very typical childhood, played baseball and soccer and some not so typical things like gymnastics and rollerblading. I have very fond memories of the Midwest, but Los Angeles and the West Coast in general offers a much more open view on anyone's lifestyle choices. To me, I haven't been anywhere else that suits my personality as well. Myself, Dan Busta, another photographer, my brother Collins. We were looking for a creative space to live and work, and we found this empty warehouse downstairs. Above it was a fully built out loft situation, and we all live here in a very tight community where we help each other out and make work together. Yeah, I'd be fine with it as long as they let me finish the shoot. And now in the meantime, our friends work here and they shoot here and they come and party here, and there's events all the time and bands playing, and it's just kind of an amazing paradise for making art. I would describe my work as staged narrative tableaus, which is kind of vague, but imagine if you were to take one scene from a movie and take one picture of that scene that can tell the story of the whole movie in one picture. I don't necessarily start each picture with having a personal concept or theme that runs throughout them all, but I'd say there's certainly a good amount of dark humor in there and dramatic, downtrodden characters, but there's always at some point a light at the end of their tunnel where they may be accepting of the situation and having fun with it. So it's something that if I had to look at it and be like, all right, what connects everything, it could be loosely around that. I think that there's a strong push for everyone right now to be seeking happiness all the time. And although that's great, and obviously we cannot live without it, I don't understand why people are so obsessed with this and not understanding that just as much part of life is sadness or nothingness. And so for me, it's more about balance. Even though I want to be as happy as the next guy, I think part of being happy is understanding the flip side of the coin, because how can you be happy if you don't revel in your sadness the same way? I think I try and approach the work subconsciously anyways with this mentality. I think it comes out in many of the images.
Split the difference. A little bit that way. Yeah. Hold the bucket out. Not so much.
At this point in my life, I think is kind of a turning point, and I probably should, look to growing up, becoming an adult, and setting some goals. But of course, no matter what you possibly achieve, there's always something to bitch about. Other than that, I could very well live and die the way I'm existing right now. I mean, to be honest, other things are great, but I'm stoked at being able to make personal work all the time and still somehow feed myself, because what else am I going to do, I mean, I'm just happy with what's going on.
Yeah, we can use the whole thing.
My name is Ryan Schude, and I'm a photographer from Los Angeles, California.